Hello everyone, how are you all doing? Welcome to the channel Unboxing Life. In today's unboxing, we are going to talk about riding jacket and riding pant, and this is from Viaterra. I've been using this for quite some time. It's almost 6 months now. Like every review, I've used it extensively, covering close to say a couple of thousand kilometers. So have a decent idea now how do they work, what are the pros, what are the cons. So stay tuned to get all the information. Before we begin, as you can see in the background, we are at a very beautiful location. This is a lake near to Mandaragiri, which is very close to Bangalore, close to 90 kilometers from Bangalore. Unfortunately, if you can spot in the video, people have littered it quite a lot. Not really good to litter public places. I can see beer bottles, some garbage thrown around, including some clothes, water bottles and all that. So really badly littered place. But yeah, that's for some different time on that. Last year almost, or maybe about 6-7 months, I've been using the one from Viaterra. This is their top of the line riding jacket and riding pant. This is called Viaterra Munro. So Munro series is completely customizable series, wherein they take a measurement, online measurements of your body, and then they make it customized to your own fit, and supposed to be working really well. Now, firstly, as in the every review, this is not a paid review by anyone or by any way. I have paid my hand-earned money to buy this piece of riding gear. The jacket and the pant combined uh, cost close to about 36,000 or something, including the upgraded armors. So talking about the jacket first, like I said, it's completely customized, and this is made up of cordura and mesh. So as you can see, the front panels are completely mesh. Uh, the hands and the side are again completely made up of mesh. Allows for a good airflow both the sides. Even I'm not sure in the back what is visible, but wherever you can perforation in the back, all those are mesh panels. It ensures that the wind really flows from the front to the back, and you remain kind of cool during all your rides. Typically in India, the weather is always hot, so you remain really comfortable in that. The other panels, which are not really made up of mesh, like this area where there is Viaterra logo, or this side, these are all impact zones. So these are made up of cordura. Cordura as a material is a highly abrasion resistance material, and it comes into different quality. I'm really not sure what quality is this, but I think this is Cordura 600. So all these impact zones, right from shoulder to elbow down till the wrist, are of Cordura. And similarly in the side, near to the west, all this is of Cordura. This is a small bit of customization with your name and your blood group, which they do as a part of the process. So overall, quality of the jacket is good. I used Viaterra Spencer jacket for close to a couple of years, and then only I decided to go ahead and try Munro, purely thinking that I must try an Indian brand, because not only because the cost is relatively low, but also promote Indian manufacturing. So that was the reason to go with this jacket. Has it lived to the expectation? Well, 50-50. I don't have any complaint about the quality of the jacket or of the material. For the money which is charged, it is reasonably well. I have some concerns about the fit and finish and some of the usability. While due to the very nature of it being customizable, one would expect a very high degree of fit and finish. But the challenge in that area is it's completely dependent on your own ability of measuring your own self while somebody is guiding you online. And that's really a tricky part. Taking the measurements from shoulder to wrist, measuring your chest, and multiple measurements which they ask. That can be really a hit and miss. And obviously, they do offer this back and forth courier in the event of fit not being good. But just a tedious process. Nothing beats to really go into the store, buy a ready-made piece of garment, and which might be slightly here and there in terms of fitting, but at least by and large that what are you getting into, rather than this arrangement which is completely customizable, but then like I said, there is always a chance of not getting a right fit. So that is one of the thing. But apart from that, like I said, the quality wise there is no issue. Talking about some of the features, so this is the opening at the wrist, it is covered by chain YKK zippers. They have a magnetic thing which locks into the place and doesn't open up. Also, it's narrow towards the end, unlike other jackets, so your full contact gloves kind of fits onto it quite well. Then there is this zipper, which is uh, a thing for credit card. It can hold card quite well. This is completely waterproof, and then you can close it, and this tucks it inside. Small thing, this zipper puller is not provided by Viaterra. I need to buy it separately. I don't know why are they cutting the cost in such a small but important thing. Then there are these adjusters. Now these are another area which isn't really made well from a functionality perspective. You can loosen it, like this, uh, to ensure that your armor sit in right place, and then you can tighten it. Now tightening it slightly cumbersome, as you can see. You need to really be at a certain angle and then tighten it, and you can't even tighten it to the fullest. So that is one thing. Had they given a simple stitch buttons with, let's say, 3 positions of adjustment, that would have been much better. Similarly, this. Now, this is difficult. This is even more difficult because it's more inside your arm. So that's another thing. The good part is that they have given the curved panels, which are pre-curved elbows. So when you ride in a certain position, when your elbows are slightly bent, it doesn't pain at all, and the guard sits very comfortably. It comes with 4 types of guard pre-installed, all CE level 2 Sas-Tec, premium quality protectors. You get 2 in the elbows, you get 2 in the chest, you get 2 in the shoulder, and you also get 1 in the back. So from a protection perspective, it is perfectly protected. The guards on the shoulder, I would have expected, or I would have wanted it to be having a fixed sliders as well, like some of the brands gives a fixed slider on the top. So what it ensures is that the positions remain quite good because of that. So here the inside one keeps on moving slightly until you adjust it to the best finish. So that is one thing which is wanted. Apart from that, there are 2 pockets over here. Again, these zip pullers are purchased by my own. These aren't waterproof pockets, but yeah, they are functional. They can take a very large mobile phone to an extent of, let's say, Samsung S24 Ultra or iPhone 16 Pro Max can easily be fitted inside. There is one pocket here, which is kind of a back pocket, which is again a pocket which is pretty big, and it's a completely waterproof pocket. It can take a mobile phone very easily, so no problem with that. So that is mostly about the jacket. All the zippers are YKK. There is one nice touch. So where the zipper ends, they have given this cover. So in the event of committed riding position, the zipper doesn't comes in contact with the tank, ensuring that the tank doesn't get scratched. Then there are these jackets, chest protectors, which also come with a zip, and there are these Sas-Tec protectors. So that's also a nice touch. There are no inside pockets as such, so that is it. There is this adjustment, which is again pretty standard in all the jackets, and then there is full 180-degree connector to your riding pant. Now when they say customize, what they really customize is your own size measurements, and like you see, there are this gray patch over here. This gray patch can be customized to red, yellow, blue, whichever color you want. uh, but that is pretty much about customization. I think some of these other patches can also be customized, but I went for gray and black because I feel that's the more natural color, and plus it doesn't really get dirty very quickly. There are good reflective panels also all along. So this is reflective panel, this is reflective panel. Similarly, these are the panels which reflects, and similarly at the back, and see there are a couple of reflective panels. So overall, uh, experience from a quality perspective, I have no complaints. From a fit perspective, it is fitting well, but little bit more to desire, especially this loops adjustment, slight bit of a better fit, the sliders on the top instead of having the only protectors inside. These things could have been a good additions, especially when you pay a decent amount of money. And few minor things, which I think should be taken care by the brand from a quality perspective. If you can come closer, I can show you. If you can see this, thread coming out, from this area, from this area, these are all just minor stuff. I feel the finesse should be there once you are trying to compete in a very premium segment category. At many places, I keep on cutting this for very small and thing. The threads keep coming out every now and then. So I'm really not sure why it happens, but yeah, that's one of the very minor picking. But I think it's important for a brand to take care of all of these things. So now that we have seen the riding jacket, now let's turn the attention to riding pants. Now these pants also are from Viaterra, and this is again same Munro thing. It comes as a set. You can obviously choose to buy only pant or only jacket, so that's not a concern. I decided to go ahead with both. Same process is repeated. They take a measurement online. You give all the measurements to them, including your waist, inseam, side length, whatever circumference you want for your lower of the trouser. Everything is measured online, and which in my view continues to remain a hit or a miss because of you yourself measuring your own body, obviously with the help of someone. So doesn't always works, but it is what it is. But again, coming about the trouser itself or the riding pant itself, the material used is same as that of the jacket, which is Cordura 600. If you can see closely, there are this mesh all around, which is a perforated mesh, ensures that there is good airflow. Then there are these panels, which are Cordura panels, which aren't mesh. So these are all around the impact zones. Viaterra branding over here. This is high visibility. These are stretchable panels. So when you do this action, especially while riding, it stretches pre-curved knee area. Again, extremely well built or extremely well made, and with double reinforce of Cordura. All around this is complete Cordura. These are again your reflective panels. The same goes onto the both side. Now in terms of customization, the only customization like a jacket is going for a different color and your own body measurement. So that is the only difference. As far as the fit is concerned, they changed this twice but still could not find a very right fit in terms of the waist. So that is clearly one annoying factor. Although it comes with a belt, which is an adjustable belt, so that in some way takes care of the fitting. Then there are these stretch panels near the crouch area, so that stretches well. So whenever you're riding the bike or when you're mounting the bike, you don't feel uncomfortable between the crouch area. As far as pockets are concerned, there are no back pockets. As you can see, there are no back pockets where only two front pockets given. They are quite deep though, so it can take most of this stuff. My hand can go completely inside, so it's pretty deep pocket from that perspective, and works as intended. So that is mostly about the trouser. It really works well. So one very good thing about the trouser is, if I mimic the riding position, you ride like this and your knees are always bent. Because of this pre-curved nature of the fabric and similarly pre-curved guards inside, it feels extremely comfortable during the ride. I have been on the motorcycle on this trouser for close to 3-4 hours at a stretch, but I always felt very comfortable. It did not pain at all onto the knee area. So in that regard, it really works very well. Another very good thing is that the closure onto this pant is on two sides. There are these velcros on this side. I'm not removing it completely. And then there is the chain, which as you can see comes till your knee height. So how I wear it, I open this chain first, wear it, close the chain, and then adjust it with the velcro from the other side. So this velcro can be adjusted as per your requirement. There are again these whatever they call it, kind of a loops to tighten it. And similarly, like a jacket, they are hit or a miss, because beyond the point it just becomes very difficult to tight it. You need to pull it at a specific angle, so getting that angle is slightly difficult. I don't know how much camera can make a justice, but I'm trying to just show you as much as I can. You can see this panel, the way it folds over there. So something to be corrected. I think if they are given this velcro, this piece in between is not required. It can be only for that. This is just looking slightly ugly, but it might be nitpicking. It may not be really a problem for everyone to say so. From safety perspective, the riding pant comes with protectors at the knee. There are two hip protectors on both the sides, and also protector which is over here just under the riding jacket and riding pant connector. There is a tailbone guard, so it's very well protected. Talking about the weight, in spite of having a very lightweight guards but sea level 2 guards, the jacket still feels heavy, maybe because of the use of cordura. That might be one possibility, that it feels heavy. Similarly, trouser also feels slightly heavy. Now coming to the end of the review, would I recommend this jacket? I'm not really very sure. You need to try it. From a quality perspective, it is good. From a fitting perspective, it's your luck. If it fits you well, it fits you well. If it doesn't fit you well, then you will need to do that couriering thing up and down, but which is taken care by Viaterra, so you need not pay from your own pocket. But yes, it's a hit and a miss from the fitting perspective. They have multiple ranges in the same category, uh, which can be directly tried in the store. I would recommend, instead of going for a tailored fit jacket, unless you really need it, it is better to go to the store and try multiple jackets and then buy what fits you well, because in that way you are in direct control of what you're buying. So that is it, I know, from my side, everyone. If you have used this jacket or these riding pants, or if you have any other view, please post your comment. I hope you liked the video. If you liked it, then it would be good if you give a thumbs up so that I know that you're liking the content. Otherwise, keep watching and safe riding. Have a nice day.